Lost $100 today trading crude oil and locked in 62 the day before on AMD. We're going to recap both of those, well, I guess, what we have so far in AMD and crude oil right now. So let's dive on in. So the crude oil trade here was pretty straightforward to me. So if I jump over to the 1 hour chart here, and I'm looking at this through TradingView, but on TradeZella, same exact chart you're going to see. What I noticed was big picture on the crude oil trade. You had, actually, I'll jump over to TradingView really quick. You had, it's easier to just chart and draw this out for a second. You had on crude a trend to the downside, right? Big picture daily chart, but really kind of you're in this consolidation. I was like, okay, if we break this consolidation, I'm kind of interested in the short. And we started to show some weakness this morning. And the problem is that we just didn't get the follow through. I liked it, but at the same time, the concerns that I was concerned about ended up being valid and it didn't work. Is that the reason why? No way to say for sure, but I think partly the reason why didn't need to force. Now that I forced it, didn't need to trade this one. So the entry point was as we actually had this nice little breakdown right here, little move down, consolidation, break that consolidation, which we did just barely. I got in. Shortly after was like, oh, we're definitely going to be wrong and got stopped out. Simple as that. That's all it was. I thought too, though, that if we did break down, I could be looking at a pretty decent day here on crude because, I mean, big picture, you start looking around too and you're like, well, you know, we break down here. Maybe we have a bigger downside move, push down towards these lows. Could have been good and maybe even break those lows if this is just going to be kind of setting up for a bear flag, right? This could be good if it ends up being, but ended up not panning out and it is what it is. So lost $100, stop loss was hit. Yeah, on the 1 hour chart was where the idea originated from. And I'm going to tag that really quick. So setup was a bear and custom. We were on the 1 hour chart. So I like to track the time frame that I take these trades on so that I know I go back at the end of the month and the quarter and I can be like, okay, you know, the 5-minute chart's working good. Let's keep doing that. Oh, the 1 hour chart's working good. Let's make sure we look there more for the trade setups. So that is the update. I guess AMD is next. AMD is not done, but I locked in $62 of AMD. It's not technically done yet, though. We're still open a piece of it. Here's AMD. I'll pull it up. AMD, not AMF. AMD. So, daily chart. I was watching for a break over 151. We did it on high volume. The volume's actually kept up the past 2 days. Great looking chart. Retested about half of the move today. Push up, closing at a new high. Well, I guess of the year. Not a new high all time. All time high is around 165, which we're within striking distance now of that. Pretty cool. Targets are 163. So I'm targeting 163. See if we get that tomorrow or the next day. But looks promising. If the S&P's up, pretty promising that we might get that. It doesn't have to be. There could be news, whatever. But I've now moved my stop loss up to break even, so where my entry is. So my stop loss is essentially right here. I thought for a bit we were going to hit that stop loss today, but we weren't. So I can't lose in the trade. So worst case scenario on the week, based off these two trades, we could only be down like 30-something bucks. Okay. Big whoop. Oh yeah, let me confirm this. So currently on the month, we're up 252 based off of realized gains. If you jump over to some that was on this account, some on a different account, jump over to the prop firm that I'm trading this on, you can see, I guess I'll go with equity, I don't know, balance or equity, this doesn't matter. I got one open trade. We did very well. We actually had, I can go through it. We actually had a string of a lot of winners. So to start the month off, NVIDIA, this is all one trade. All these NVIDIAs are one trade. So 2, 3 winners in a row. And then we had 1, 2, 3, 4 losers in a row. So kind of a pain. We won 3 in a row, lost 4 in a row, but it's a game of runs. And then so far, AMD's, it's saying a win. We'll see if the entirety is a win. So far, a win there, and then we lost this one, some back and forth. That's the deal. But So we're up a good bit, gave some of that back, but still profitable, or still up from when we started the account. But we're currently up like 290-ish. And yeah, so we'll see what happens there today with the crude oil loss and the AMD appreciation. So we're still in that. Not really rushing here. We are, profit targets $2,000 for the first phase, and I forget what it is for the second phase. Either way, no rush, but with proper risk management, proper risk reward, you're probably looking at like a month out. Like I'm a month out from that, of things working pretty well. Who knows? It could take 2, it could take 3, it could take 6 weeks, it could take, I don't know. Who knows how long? But that's the update. Just want to be transparent and show you this account. Refresh it. So the trade recaps are all up here. Links to TradeZella, where I track all and journal all my trades, link down below. And the playlists are a great place to be because we will be keeping up on all the trade recaps on the playlists so you can see them. But the current stats, though, profitable for the month, 54% win rate, not bad. Average win-loss, not bad. 1.5 is pretty good. It's okay. But that might change if AMD does well tomorrow. That'll skew this to a much larger average winner. So we'll see. That's the update. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.